So the news dropped on January 29th, 2026. A company, 206 Innovation Inc., joined the NVIDIA Inception program. And, usually that's just a headline. A startup gets better hardware, big deal. But this one feels, well, it feels different.
It is. It's a genuine paradigm shift.
We're not just talking about a new kind of chip. It's like they're rewriting the basic physics of computing itself.
You've hit on it exactly. We're moving away from what the industry calls the Euclidean assumption.
Okay, break that down.
For decades, we've just assumed the digital world is a flat, static vacuum. A 1 is a 1 and a 0 is a 0, and it just sits there.
That seems reasonable.
It's for your laptop, sure. But when you scale up to these massive AI factories, we're talking tens of thousands of GPUs, that assumption just completely breaks down.
And that's this crisis in high-performance computing the sources mentioned, right?
That's the word.
It's not about speed anymore. It's about noise, quiet failures, cosmic rays, flipping bits, the same math giving different answers. It sounds like total chaos.
It is a noise floor. And the solution is Curvature Variable Physics, or CVP, proposes is pretty radical. Instead of static points on a flat map, it treats data like spins on a curved dynamic surface.
Like playing soccer on the side of a hill instead of a flat field.
Exactly. The geometry itself dictates where the ball is allowed to go.
Okay, so let's dig into the rule book for this hill, the Dillon operator. I want to make sure I have this right. The formula is partial Artus. Is this really claiming that the speed of light, c, isn't a fixed constant, that it changes with local curvature?
That is the core claim, yes. It says our constants are sensitive to geometry. And before you dismiss it, look at the cosmology.
Right, the JWST and Euclid data.
When they run simulations with this model, it mimics dark energy perfectly without needing to invent some mysterious fluid. It just falls out of the geometry.
So it solves the Hubble tension, that huge cosmic mystery. But okay, let's bring this back to Earth. How does rewriting the speed of light help an NVIDIA chip?
It's all about something called the CVP spin overlay. The software forces the data to follow a geodesic.
A geodesic is the path of least resistance, right? Like water flowing down a drain.
Precisely. The system calculates the absolute lowest energy path for the information to travel.
And here's the part that I found just incredible, this geodesic projection. If a bit flip happens, a cosmic ray hits it and tries to push it off the path.
The geometry forces it back.
Oh, it's not error correction after the fact.
No, it makes the error geometrically impossible to begin with. The math literally snaps the state back to the valid path before it can do any damage.
That is just a huge leap for reliability, but I was surprised to see it's not just a theory. There's a specific engineering rhythm to it, the 3-6-9 harmonic gating.
It's a rhythm, like a waltz. Phase 3 is sample, phase 6 is execute, phase 9 is verify.
And why that rhythm?
It's a resonance schedule. It guarantees you never have stale states, old data polluting the new calculation. Everything is perfectly in sync.
And for the engineer trying to debug a 10,000 GPU monster, that must be a lifesaver. The sources talk about rank-aware proof bundles.
That's the distributed integrity piece.
It sounds like you can hit rewind on a failure.
You basically can. Today, if a cluster crashes, finding the cause is a nightmare. With these proof bundles, the entire geometric state is locked in. You can replay the failure bit for bit.
A weeks-long forensic problem becomes a solved one.
Instantly.
Okay, we have to pivot. Because this math doesn't just clean up data. Apparently, it can generate power. The tidal curvature engine.
Yeah, this part is wild. The idea is that tides aren't just moving water. They are literal curvature waves in space-time from the moon's gravity.
So instead of harvesting the kinetic splash of the water,
you harvest the geometric stress directly, using something called a refractance transducer.
But how do you prove it's not just, the machine shaking or vibrations?
The null test invariance. It's the critical sanity check.
I see.
They disable the curvature coupling in the software. If the power was just from vibration, it would keep going. But in the test, power drops to 0.
It proves the energy is coming from the geometry itself.
It does.
It's fascinating. We're really moving from paper physics to an auditable computational science.
That's the beauty of it. Geometry guarantees integrity.
So what does this all mean for you, listening? The sources end on this idea of the omega point, not as some mystical thing, but as a design specification, a state of maximum efficiency where order, or syntropy, wins out over chaos. And if we're proving that the physical laws inside our computers are variable, that they can be programmed, what does that imply about the constants that govern our own reality? Are they really as fixed as we've always been taught?
That is the ultimate question, isn't it?
Thanks for deep diving with us. We'll see you on the next one.